Hello, my name is Hersh, and welcome to the HERshyt Show. Well, a little bit about it. You're gonna laugh, you're gonna cry, you'll probably cuss at me, but that's alright. I just want to bring to you the realization of what's really going on in this world that a lot of people are afraid to speak on. Enjoy. Oof, little toasty. So, anyway, so welcome to this week's The HERshyt Show. Of course, with Flea, had to have her back. I told you she's permanent. She ain't going nowhere. So it's the HERshyt and Flea Show. Anyway, so this week, we wanted to bring to y'all about the holidays.
Yep.
The holidays are coming up. And prior to us starting to record, we actually started discussing how tradition has went away.
Yeah.
Tradition is legit went away. Like people, or it's more of a monetary thing now.
That's definitely happening in my family.
Why? Where did it come from? Like it don't. There's no reason for you to go broke to have your child have the best of the best or to match what everybody else has. Shit is not cheap these days, for one. And it seems like people toot their nose up at going and getting the little $10 gifts or the $5 gifts or, you know, just give me a mug.
My mom and dad, she was like thrilled to get oranges and fruit and stuff in her stocking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, that's the thankfulness. You got kids that are totally spoiled.
Spoiled.
I mean, like.
We got drawers, socks, a jacket. Like, we knew we got shit that we needed. You know what I mean? Like, she would go and Big Lynn would legit go put stuff on layaway at the beginning of the year for Christmas. There was 4 of us in the house. So, you know, you're not going to be able to buy for 4 kids like that on the bare minimum that we was making and for the household. But we got excited as long as we had one little, but when we got that radio, you remember the 3-tier
the old school, yeah.
The 3-tier radio with our own headphones because she got tired of us listening to music loud as shit in our rooms. And, you know, this is 7, 8, 9 years old. You know what I mean? We had one Nintendo. We got super excited and we would whoop each other's ass over.
We appreciated the small things.
Exactly.
I know I did.
It was the hype of opening things up, you know. But now it's like, I got to get my baby an iPhone. I got to get my baby. I'm not paying $1,100 for no fucking iPhone. It's not going to happen. But kudos to if you can do that. But I am not going to do that. At $40 phone bill, that's it. That's what you get.
I know my mom was like, this year, she's like, you get mad if we don't. I'm like, are you serious?
If we don't,
I'm 43 years old. I'm like, not at all. I mean, you know, she's like, I'm like, as long as we're like having a little get together thing, I'm not.
I feel like
money,
yeah, but I really honestly feel like people have gotten, in my family, we didn't really have a tradition. You know what I mean? We just knew that on Christmas Day, we was getting up and there was things under the tree.
Yeah.
You know, we already knew what half of it was because we knew where the hiding spots were. So we already knew it. We was getting most of the time the toys wise, you know. But it nowadays, it seems like it's more of you got to get the best of the best for your child and you go broke. Well, some people got money like that. But the rest of us people
yes.
that don't have money like that, we budget. And if it's a part of the budget, then I'm going to get you one big thing.
And it makes the kid feel bad, you know, like they're not good enough or self-esteem, you know, if they don't have what the other person has.
And I blame that on the parents because you're teaching your child that monetary things and materialistic things are what you're supposed to expect. And that's not what Christmas is about.
No.
You know, and people legit have gotten away from that. I mean, and not everybody's a Christian household. Got it. Not everybody even celebrates Christmas. Not all religions. You know, so just take that moment to be together.
Yeah. You know, Christmas comes from pagan. So I'm just...
Does it? Now you're going to teach me something new today.
It sure does.
What do you mean? Go ahead, for real.
No, and I'm just, a lot of people are going to get offended by this, but you take research. All I'm going to say is just read and research.
Always research. Don't take our word for value.
No, I'm just saying it's there plain as day. Christianity, paganism. It stems from paganism, all of it.
I had no idea.
And I'm not saying I'm one of the, no, I'm just saying it's a fact. It's there. It's about winter solstice, Christmas.
Wow.
And you read about the Christmas born on it's the sun.
Yeah, Jesus' birthday.
I mean, it gets really, really deep. But I mean, a lot of people get offended. But no, I mean, it's true. It's facts. It's there. Read it.
And now I'm going to definitely have to read it.
I'm telling you,
because I had no idea.
It's really interesting. Like you say in the Bible, I don't know exact like Jesus' birthday. And I love Jesus Mary Magdalene. I mean, I love that.
Yeah.
I absolutely adore that. But it's like December 25th. Santa is Saturn.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
See, now I'm learning something.
And it says nothing about the Bible when he was born, but he's seen, what was it? The season wasn't right. It didn't jive right what was in the Bible. Whatever it was, there was sheep. I can't remember exactly the story, but what it was springtime. So how can you be born in the wintertime when it's springtime?
Oh, wow.
It's really interesting. I'm not saying one or the other, but just do your research. It's very interesting.
I will be doing research today because I had no idea.
Yeah, I mean, it really is. And I'm not trying to...
No, you don't. We're not bashing nobody. Believe what you want to believe. It's
not Satanism. It's none of that stuff.
But you remember in school, even at a young age, they would teach us about the little wooden shoes that they would sit outside and fill with candy or whatnot. That's another story of Christmas. Saint Nick.
Uh-huh.
It was a gentleman that used to come by.
Santa came from Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola made Santa.
Stop playing. But there was a Saint Nick. Like, I've heard so many different stories that I don't know. But I know that Christmas is supposed to be about giving and receiving and spending time and not necessarily just all the presents. It could be, because back when, there wasn't no gifts to give. You got excited if you got a new coat or a new shoes, something. Mm-hmm. But they've gotten so far away from that now. Even when we were kids, we got away from it. You got
your holiday, like right now, they're probably putting out Valentine's Day gifts. You know what I mean? They just rush everything. They're like, okay, Easter's out of the way, we're doing Thanksgiving now. I mean, I'm like, geez.
They was not playing on Thanksgiving. They was already putting up trees and stuff.
No, Thanksgiving, Christmas, we'll spend your money. No.
And I think that's what it's really boiled down to. It's all about money.
And then if you don't have the means to spend,
you feel bad.
You feel like your self-worth is just, I'm not good enough. Why can I do that when they can do it? No.
I'm sorry, I can't afford that. No, sweetheart, you don't have to afford anything. You can write me a little, draw a little heart picture or something and make a little prison card.
Just like my
I'm
aunt.
Excited over little things.
Growing up, I didn't have bunch of money, but I'd always get my aunts a little something, whether it was something for $1, whatever it was. Yeah. But it was my way of showing, hey, you know what? I'm thinking about you. I love you.
Yeah. If you can draw, or even if you can't draw, just draw something. You don't necessarily.
I'm expecting a picture from you.
It's letting people know that you're thinking about them. But
maybe draw me a picture.
I'll draw you a picture. Let me get my crayons out. I got you. But for real, people are literally, and it's sad.
It is.
You get depressed because you see these big families, and families ain't like families used to be.
And a lot of people don't have families to go to,
yep.
And that's another, Now, mind you, I always had a pretty big thing, we always did a lot of things, but now I'm more mindful of like people that don't have somewhere to go or don't have that big family like I did or whatever it may be. Now I'm like, oh, okay, And over my aunt's house, we always had somebody we didn't know. We didn't have a clue. I didn't know. Every year it's like, who is this person? Okay. Well, they come over, they didn't have nowhere to go. Okay. We just brought them on in with the crowd.
That's how my Thanksgiving pretty much started.
Yeah, that's why it was normal for me. I didn't think nothing of it.
Yeah.
Totally normal for me. Because, now it's like, okay.
But with the holidays coming up, and we just got out of a pandemic year, where it was really horrible. We couldn't see nobody, couldn't do nothing, whatever. And then I think people started finding out who they really were at the same time. But the holidays are so depressing. People get so caught up with what the next person is doing.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to get my son a car. Well, Heffy, your shit is barely holding on with duct tape and damn chains. Why are you worried about getting your child their first car? You know what I mean? Like, don't overanalyze. Don't get too involved and caught up in the Joneses or what the next person is doing. Like my son, I even asked him the other day, I was like, so what we doing for Christmas? He looked at me crazy because we don't do the typical Christmas. Yeah, I put up a tree. It's pretty. I put up a tree.
Got a pretty tree, by the way.
But I am so bad at holding gifts back. I give them to them over time.
I'm horrible. I'm like, you want a gift? You want a gift today?
You want me to see what I got you? And I've already gave him one of his big gifts, the expensive gifts, because I always buy at least one that's a big gift or expensive gift, and everything else is what you need. Or, you know, what I think you might need, or I remember you mentioning over the year. But I'm not buying for everybody in the family.
And don't buy an animal if you're not going to keep it.
Please don't.
I mean, seriously.
Please don't, because people buy the little bunnies or.
I mean, that's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Just don't. Stop.
I'm gonna buy you a puppy, man, and then they don't pay attention to the puppy.
It's 2 months, and then they're like, don't even bathe them. I'm like, no, stop.
Yeah, that's like the worst gift. If you're not gonna treat your animal like your children, well, some people treat their children like shit.
I'm having an issue right now.
So take that back. Yeah.
And the kid's on the back porch, and I got a good mind to go.
And just let them free.
I'm just not that close. I mean, I would take her in if I could, you know. But
it's just, people do get animals for Christmas because they're in the moment. And then they don't take care of them.
No pigs.
The pigs?
Yeah, baby mini pigs.
Who the hell is buying baby mini pigs?
Yeah, they're called, what are they called? They're little mini pigs.
They're buying little Wilburs?
Yeah.
Are they?
I feel bad, though.
But do they get big enough to roast?
I just ate, I'm like... I feel bad, man. I'm like, oh.
Okay, but, I mean, if you got a farm or something, then,
buy pet pigs.
We had a pet pig at one time. I remember being very little.
With our family growing up, like in the back days, there was no pig. It was more like going to the slaughterhouse.
I bullshit you not. We had like this little pot-bellied pig, and I think her name was Molly. My mama's got pictures of that pig drinking beer with my daddy. You know, it's the 80s, you know, so
Molly.
With the big-ass ashtray. I saw the picture that you posted with the big-ass ashtray.
I was like, man, I'd love to have that thing right now.
The 80s were the shit. Just, I mean, to a certain degree, the 80s were the shit because our parents, we didn't give it. Had the ashtray right there in the front of your case. You're trying to blow out your candles and got ashes all up in your face.
And in the car, too.
Yeah. Everywhere.
I remember riding with your mom in the car.
With the windows rolled up.
And we were going to Austell Theater.
Yeah.
Going to the movies. And I don't know where these people came from. I don't know who was with us, but we were so packed up in that it's a little hatchback looking thing. And my face was up against the glass like this. And I'll never forget it. And I was like, I can't wait to get home because I get out of here. I mean,
was it the little blue car?
It was something had a little hatchback.
It was like a Daihatsu or something.
Yeah, it was like that.
And it sounded like a fire engine.
Carried it up. And I remember there were so many of us crammed in that car. I don't know. We got pulled over.
I don't remember.
I remember that because I'm thinking, I'm just here. I mean, she just picked up from the movie theater. I mean, I couldn't move. I think I had a foot in my face. I mean, it was bad. Ask your mom if she remembers that.
Oh my God, I'm gonna have to ask her that one because I don't remember. I remember that little blue raggedy ass car though. That sounded like a fire engine.
But it had it was a little hatchback.
It was a hatchback.
Yeah, that was it.
That's all she could afford. She had her little car that she.
I'm not bashing the car.
And but
where did people come from? Did we just pick them up? I don't know. But there was a ton of us. Anyway, we're in the back, and I somehow got shoved out in the back with my glass. Like, that's the cop pulled it there. It was interesting. Ask your mom about that. I swear. I'll never forget that. And I could
was it around the holidays? Is my question. It had to been summertime. It had to been summertime. I don't know.
But we were at the movie theaters. Come pick us up. She dropped us off and come pick us up.
I do not remember. Listen.
I do. I'll never forget it.
It had to been the little Daihatsu because that thing sounded like a fire engine coming down the road. And the seat rocked. And the she would come pick me up.
I know, your little mom was like, wee, and she kept cussing at us.
Yeah, she's always, that is not nothing new.
Yeah,
right
she was
there.
cussing around, she was cussing us out.
She put us out on the side of the road one time. It was me and my brother, my stepbrothers and my sister. We was coming, remember they used to drop us off at Six Flags and get the hell on with a Coke can for your discount? Yeah. So she dropped us off at Six Flags and was like, y'all get the fuck home, go do what you do. I'll be back at this time. She came back and picked us up and we was all arguing and fighting in the car. She legit pulled over and put our ass out on 20.
Well, I don't blame her.
And left.
I would do the same thing. I'm like, y'all get out.
She eventually came back and picked us up. But we was out there for a while.
I've done that with a guy. I said, get out
Did
my
you?
car. Then move.
We supposed to be talking about the holidays.
I know. Anyway, back on subject. I got ADD, ADHD, whatever you want to call it. So I just kind of, my mind is out there. So
I do want to hear that story though while you play it.
I sure did. I didn't tell you the name.
No, we're not going to tell names. We don't. You see how my eyes got big.
No, I'm not going to say that, but I'd like get out my car right now.
What'd he do?
On my nerves. You on my nerves, you bye. That's all it takes.
As you can tell, it runs in the family.
Yeah,
as you can tell.
On my damn nerves, bye. There's the door. I just left, bye. Kept on going.
I did that to somebody recently, actually, like last year sometime.
Frame.
What you're not gonna do is fuss and cuss at me and then tell me you can't make me be quiet. Oh yeah.
You need to be quiet outside.
As soon as that joker got out, because I was dropping him off at work, as soon as the joker got out, it was like I said, I can't make you be quiet. Watch this. Bang! And the door closed. I'll let you.
Okay, back on topic, Christmas. We got a little off topic, but that's all right.
So Christmas doesn't have to be traditional, so to speak, as far as the Saint Nicholas and the wooden shoes or the paganism or the Christianity. It don't have to be what everybody else wants us to be. You know, just celebrate it the way that you celebrate it. My daddy died December 17th, 1995. Christmas ain't been Christmas for me since then.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't really, look, I'm tearing up, but I don't celebrate it like it. But when I had my son, I was like, you know what? I might need to try some Christmas story shit with him. And, you know, you're going to shoot your eye out type stuff.
Your dad lives through him.
You know? Yeah, and he's my dad's twin.
Mm-hmm.
He looks, oh my God, spitting image of him. So when he started growing, I wanted to do the things that we did not have, not monetary wise, but traditional wise. Let me start it. But I was gone all the time, so it was kind of hard to do a traditional Christmas when you're not home for Christmas.
Yeah.
You know, and then finally technology got to a point to where my last 2 deployments, I was able to actually Skype and see. Okay. So I started buying the Christmas tree and watching, you know, everybody put up the tree and do that. I got to see that on video. And then on Christmas morning, I got to watch him open his present. You know, so it started becoming a tradition. Mm-hmm. Now it's just like, he's 18. What am I going to do now? I put up the tree.
That's good enough.
It's pretty. The lights are pretty.
And like the Christmas tree, the Yule log.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
The Yule log, that's winter solstice.
Okay. I did not know about that either.
Yes. Winter solstice, 21st, 22nd.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's very interesting.
But the crazy part is we buried my dad on my mom's birthday, which is right before Christmas, legit right before Christmas.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, I still try to, instead of holding on to the pain and the hurt, I try to make something new. And I try to make other people feel good.
Yes.
But I'm not going to go broke doing it.
No, you don't have to.
You know, then I legit put bows on like beds and stuff one year and light switches because I've been paying the bills. That's where your Christmas money went to.
That's true.
But a lot of people do get caught up in, oh my God, I can't do nothing. I'm going to kill myself. And it's like, but why?
Because it's so ingrained.
I don't.
In the mentality. I mean, it really is. So
you don't have to worry about what everybody else got going on. Worry about your own household. And yes, mentally, it does disturb you when you feel like you can't do anything for somebody, that, especially your children. You know, you really want for them to have something. Yeah. But that's where those conversations come in at. Instead of being in the
look, child, I can't, you know, I don't have it this time, you know, whatever it may be.
We'll understand. I'll get you a late Christmas. Yeah. You know, like when I get my tax return, I'll get you Christmas. You know, and I've actually said that before, like, hey, bro, we're gonna wait on this tax return, and then I'll go get you the big gift.
And that's okay.
Yeah. But just remember, do what you can, how you can, and the little things do count. Don't lose your mind over Christmas. Until next time, this is the HERshyt Show.
And subscribe to the HERshyt Show at THEHERSHYT SHOW. Brought to you by 8 Robinsons TV and Yellow Tub Creative.